Hey everyone, Laura from Fairy Fox Design. I am here with you today to talk about some of the fundamentals of face painting, and one of those things is color. Our world is a colorful world, and it's so much fun because as we capture little animals and little critters and butterflies and flowers and unicorns and all of these things, one of the ways we tell these stories is through color choice. So yes, they want a butterfly. What color do you want your butterfly? It is one of the few questions that we actually let them give us input. But what do we do with that input? If their favorite color is red, do we know what red's favorite color is? Like understanding color theory and what colors play well together and what colors don't can really build our confidence and our success as we go forward in our color journeys. Look at all of these different art books that I just have in my studio. And one of the very first pages, sometimes it comes right after supplies, sometimes even before supplies, they want you to see what color theory is. And so when we look at color, Roy G. Biv, whatever you need in order to get this right, these are the colors of the rainbow. So drawing them in a line like that is not quite as useful as drawing them in a circle, and I'll show you why. If we break color down into its three basic color components, we get red, yellow, and blue. But how sad would it be if those were our only colors, right? And so these are primary colors. If we mix them together, we get our secondary colors. Now this is called a color wheel. It's the same thing as if we were to take this and turn it into a bracelet. There exist colors next to each other all the way around this circle. We could have a yellowy orange color or an orangey red color, and so they just go around. If we come in here and we mix green and orange, we then get what is called a tertiary color. And understanding where colors come from is great, but let me show you the way that I like to think about it. Red holds hands with orange. Orange holds hands with Mr. Yellow. Now we need a little blue friend. The colors that are next to each other, those are called harmonious colors. They are in harmony. They're holding hands. It is okay. If they are across from each other, those colors are complementary. They look really awesome together, but they don't play nice. So orange is gonna be great holding hands with yellow and great holding hands with red. He's not gonna hold hands with green, and he's not gonna hold hands with purple. You know how they say opposites attract? He wants to be best friends over here with blue, but we can't mix them. If we are creating a one stroke and we're cutting our own paint and we say, okay, I've got purple. What color looks really good with purple? Well, we know purple and yellow go really well together. Oh my goodness, never put purple and yellow next to each other in a one stroke. So we need to separate them. So then we look and we say, okay, well, purple is friends with red. Purple is also friends with blue. Blue and red are also friends with yellow. We could put in blue to separate them, or we could put red. And now, all of a sudden, we have a great one stroke. If we really want to, we can come in here and we can add a thin little bit of orange. But this lets us know, okay, that's going to work. The reason we like one stroking is because it creates this awesome combination of blending, and it's so beautiful. So let's do one more. We've got this great green color, and I know that pink and green go great together. Stop! Okay, let's take a look. Pink is a kind of red. And so can I put pink next to green? No, they're complementary. They'll look great together, but they're not harmonious. And we want all of our colors to be harmonious. And then let's look and see what can we put in between. Well, yellow can interact with red, yellow can interact with green, and that would be fine. We could put blue, blue can interact with red, and blue can interact, so it's this friend of a friend. I don't know if you've ever gone out to lunch with a friend and you're like, oh, we'll have nothing to talk about. But if we bring this third person, I overlap with them and they overlap with them, and now all of a sudden it's all going to work. And then we bring in a nice light blue. And that light blue interacts with the green and it interacts with the pink, and it just creates this really pretty one stroke. What is the magic color in face painting? It is so beautiful. We can use it anywhere at any time. When in doubt, add white. When we mix all of these colors of light together, we get white. White is amazing. So at any point in any one stroke, if you have two colors that are complementary but not harmonious, they're not going to play well together, we'll just leave a strip of white paint in between, and now all of a sudden it looks great, okay? any color is going to look nice with white. It just works. So welcome back to the fundamentals, fundamentals of face painting. This will really make a big difference. Now, as we are actually doing a design, feel free to use whatever colors you want. Of course you can. If we are going to paint one color on top of another color and we are mixing colors, that is when it is essential that we play by the rules. But it also is really nice to know if we have this beautiful purple butterfly and we want to add an accent flower, well, yellow would be a really pretty complement because they're directly across. Opposites attract. So making sure that we remember that as we're trying to decide, I need a little pop. One of my favorites, and if ever you do this, tag me so I can see, is when you have a bright orange lizard and you add those little blue spots on it. It's like fire. It looks so good. So remember that these colors are your friends. You can try things, but by knowing kind of the rules of who holds hands with who, that can really help you as you build and develop your own face painting styles and colors and learn to cut your own paint. So I love you guys so much, and I hope that you let me know what you thought of this video. Thanks.